we decided to do a thing called the No Investigations Live. Lo and behold, the Council of 12 start communicating with us. They give us coordinates and biblical references to check up, and we've checked, and the way they've given us these references to like messages in these messages in messages.
This is because this is basically right run off record.
But it was literally above our heads, and there was not an engine noise. That is just mounting. I don't know what they are. It is 5:11. Just had a call.
They're frightened stiff.
They are frightened absolutely out their wits, so we are on our way. That's what? That's Thursday.
Synchronicity, a series of seemingly unconnected events that lead to one conclusion. This is a story of our weekend from the 31st of August to the 2nd of September 2018, where a UFO sighting in Llantrisant led us to helping a family from a very, very dark presence in their home. But before we begin, we would love you to follow our journey as we present our evidence of the paranormal. So if you like what you see here, subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you never miss a video. We would like to extend our deepest gratitude to those who have joined us and contribute their thoughts to our videos. Your input is very much appreciated. The content of this video is designed to encourage free thinking and debate. Nothing is faked and everything is presented as we experience it.
I am Richard.
I am Jared from Paranormal Now, and welcome to the Now Investigations. This message from the Council of 12, conducted during an Afterlife Box session on the 24th of August 2018, talked of something ominous to come. However, we didn't quite know how it would pan out, but now, looking back at this session, we can see that we were being warned about something very dark lying in our path, and our journey would take us to confront it face to face.
Is it a dog?
So guys, we are speeding along. We are heading to Llantrisant Common, the site of the pen turkey incident. We've just seen a UFO. We tried to capture it. It didn't capture, unfortunately, which we are gutted about, but we're actually on our way to Llantrisant Common now because Richard is being drawn up there, so we're going to find out. That's the direction it headed. That's the direction it headed, so we're going to see if we can, I don't know if we're going to capture anything or see anything, or it might just be a wild goose chase, but we need to know. So if there is anything, guys, we'll keep the camera rolling, and
basically it was an object we seen coming from in the distance through the clouds. It was really quite large. It flew 500 foot above our heads, no sound. It was a sort of just off triangle, sort of like with that sort of shape back and then a pointed front. So like a pyramid with a bit of a pointed bottom. Yeah. And it just flew over our heads. It was huge and there was no sound at all. It had multiple lights on it. It wasn't an airplane, it wasn't an helicopter, it wasn't a sound. Not a sound.
It literally hung in the air for 10 minutes. Or for like what seemed like 10 minutes, probably like about 40, 50, about you know, a couple of minutes. And then kind of, it just shot off then basically, did it?
It just flew away, banked over to the left, and I thought, oh, that's going to the common. That's, you know, in the direction of the common, so I'm pretty good with directions. And yeah, it was absolutely strange, but it was literally above our heads, and there was not an engine noise. It wasn't like it couldn't have been a jumbo jet. There was too many lights on it. It couldn't have been a small biplane, because if it was that low, it would have sounded unbelievable. Because they are noisy, because they're propeller driven.
Sorry about the shakiness of the picture, guys.
Yeah, the road is very bumpy.
Yeah.
It was bizarre. It was absolutely off the hook bizarre. I don't know what it was. I've been watching the sky since I was a kid, and that was not an airplane. It was not an helicopter. It was a genuine unidentified flying object. There was not a sound. It was the weirdest shape I've ever seen. If it was a stealth plane, you'd have engine noise. It looked like a stealth plane. It was bizarre. And it looked like it was about in between 500 and 800 feet off the ground. Because it come literally over the top of the mountain, and it literally dipped down towards us, and then got lower and lower and lower. I don't know what to make of it. So we're driving up the common because we're going to see if we can see it. The speed it was travelling as well was bizarre. It must have been travelling like, I don't know, 50 to 100 miles an hour, less maybe. It was in between that sort of range of speed because the distance it was away from us.
Right guys, we're on Llantrisant Common. I don't know how much you can see. We're literally working out into the night sky. We can hear screams in the distance. I don't know if that's kids having a party or something. I don't quite know why Rich was drawn up here. I do sense a lot of energy, so I'm getting like energy is capturing my attention. That could be energy coming off the land. I don't know if you can hear that. Some wildlife that's causing something over there. It's grabbed my attention. Just fucking see something past the flash over there. Yeah. Looks chatty, innit? I swear I heard we are here. These guys are doing a shark hack at the moment. Doing a shark hack at the moment. Doing doing a shark hack at the moment. Looks chatty, innit? I hear. Doing a shark hack at the moment. Can you grab it? Grab the camera for me?
Is it recording?
Yes. Can you see it on the camera?
No.
Use your phone then. Isn't it? Or the sky there lighting up?
Yeah, it is in the distance, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's bizarre, I know. I was looking at that just now. Actually, camera's not picking up at all.
Right, try your phone, lad.
Yeah. Right, as you can see, you'll see the dots in the middle of the screen. There are dots on the horizon lights, and they are slowly but surely lifting up. I'll try and zoom in. That is not a town or city or anything. They are actually moving up towards the sky. As you can see, the one is lighting up the clouds in the distance. There are 5 lights just on the edge of the horizon. There they are. That is just mounting. I don't know what they are.
Can you see him on the camera?
Yeah, again, I'm just in the distance, but I think we need to drive over and see what them lights are. See if we can come at it from a different angle, because I'm not sure what they are.
Alright.
So I'm stood on the bonnet of my car.
If that's what you want to do, Dad.
There they are on the film.
As you can see, we filmed 5 small lights in the sky. We are not sure if this sighting is connected to the UFO we seen previously in the night. However, they are strange, as they are hovering above what is basically mountains. We felt that they could possibly be streetlights. However, upon reflection, we're not so sure. We had gone to Llantrisant Common because Richard felt drawn there. Upon leaving, I asked him if he was drawn anywhere else. He said he was drawn to Smilog Woods, the other area of which the UFO incident in Pontyclun and Llantrisant in 2016 took place. So we decided to take a look. Right guys, we're in Smilog Woods now. We're sat in the car, which is basically what you can see. We're trying to capture this as best we can. As I said, we're not prepared for this. But we're gonna keep it running and keep the camera on standby, and just in case.
Hey guys, in regards to a video we did last night, we witnessed a genuine
UFO.
UFO.
This will follow on from it anyway, but don't worry.
Is it?
Yeah.
We got a call from good friends of ours in regards to
Well, they basically live in a very similar area within a couple of miles.
Yeah. We
And-
witnessed the UFO. We saw it fly over a certain village that happens to be where our friends live. We've experienced quite a lot of paranormal activity in their lives, and they have video footage of meeting said object doing some weird shit. So we are on our way. It is 5:11. Just had a
They're
call.
frightened stiff.
They are frightened absolutely out their wits, so we are on our way to them, help them see. We're going to have a video, and we're going to see.
We're literally coming down to this friend's house now, and we've just had a black car follow us. We just basically went round a roundabout, and this car basically tried to stop. Luckily, we basically got enough inertia to get away. I don't know if there's anything in the wing. I can't see anything in the wing mirror because the camera's so.
The car's gone, but they lost him on the
Yeah, we just lost him on the roundabout now.
Turned really quickly, he went forward.
So
stopped.
how did he know he was follow? How did he know us then? How did he know it? We had anything to do with it?
Stay up in just as we come in carefully, and noticed the car behind us, and it sort of like I thought, why is he going to see?
Why
Because I went
type-
round the roundabout.
What type of car is he?
It was a blacked out. I believe it was like an Audi.
Like a Sudan type thing?
Yeah, it was like a black Audi. Like
How would they know? Because we haven't, unless they've been
Well,
following
it
us
was
from.
roundabout. I didn't. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Unless it's from the post we put up on Facebook earlier.
Yeah.
Because how would they know we're doing this?
Yeah. Unless they were watching us outside your house. Because they were watching me, you've seen him and the one over the left. So that wasn't paranoia, that was genuinely weird. Shame not to catch it and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it round the roundabout, someone paid real attention.
Yeah.
Oh, that was strange. And all the way up, and then he followed us up. They were behind the cop car when the cop car come behind us.
We were obviously frightened by being pursued, as we had put the word out earlier on Facebook to see if others had seen this UFO. We had one report in Bristol. Just like the one in Llantrisant, it was followed by a military helicopter about 45 minutes later. The UFO was a similar shape and size. We also got in touch with Swansea UFO Network that had reported other sightings in the Llantrisant area over the summer months of 2018. What is interesting is if we never put out this UFO sighting, then we would not have been called to this case at 11 PM on Saturday the 1st of September.
My logic would say, right, if I saw this, I would think it was a web. But there's nothing above it. And the fact that it's getting thicker is just bizarre.
That's just moved.
When I was in security, see, I was a CCTV operator. So I used the cameras for years in security, and I know what I'm looking at, like. But, you know, like when you see that, that spider come down, right? But there's something about the video. There's something about the video. When I'm looking at it, it's giving me the EBGBs. Yeah. And like, I mean, you know, when I pulled up outside and I was looking at that light on the car, that was odd. This is the thing, we've been working, the way we've been working lately is really different.
Yeah.
And it's like they're doing things that are making us come to
Places.
put us in a situation.
Yeah.
We seen that last night, and you were saying and feeling this.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is on the video, there's something.
Where? You point the camera to where it is.
Just in this area.
The problem is I'm going to have a lot of reflection here.
Just in this area, there's something.
Any chance you could aim the camera?
Yeah, I got it. But take it off.
There we go. Got him?
Got it, but.
If you can aim the camera.
Richard became very drawn by a figure in the garden, and now that we had translated the Shack Hack Ghost Box sessions from Llantrisant Common and Smilog Woods, we now feel that there was a connection. For some reason, we were very much drawn to this case, very much drawn to help this family. However, for Richard, it would be an encounter he wouldn't soon forget.
What's the matter?
I don't know if there's anything wrong.
Do you want to go out into the garden? Whoa. I don't know if the camera picked that up, Rich, but like a face. It's as if you turned to look to the camera, but it wasn't your face.
Yeah, something right on me, but. Something right on me.
What is it?
I don't know. It's making me feel fucked up.
It's doing it again. You feel any better?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, back up from your manager.
Okay.
Do you know, I felt like I don't want to say another world.
Yeah, it was felt alien.
It did feel alien, but it felt like it was from another place and time. like a different culture.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. He come from all past that closed and stood by her and stared at me. Let me go. I need to check my phone a minute. I need to do some funny minute. Because it had the third eye.
You had what?
It had a third eye.
Very good. So you've basically just got to the bathroom, saw yourself in the mirror, smiled at you, someone else smiled at you.
And someone looking back at me. And when I looked, I thought, oh, you fuck.
When is this now?
8th of June. You start to see the road light come back now by the car. Can you see it going fast?
Shaking. I think that's outside, guys. You're going to have to stay in the house, okay? Stay in the jar, make sure you stay in there, but
Alright.
I don't come out, whatever happens. Okay? Shut the door, okay?
Okay.
Rich, when do I know when to come out?
I don't know.
In the 6 years of investigating the paranormal, I have never seen Richard act like this. He locked himself out in the garden until such time as he felt that the entity had gone from him.
What do I need to... Like, is there, but take yourself out mentally and actually...
Say you lost your head, like a gang. He's taking, you feel like people are taking advantage of you, taking the piss and fucking paying for you. And in that moment, that was so unbelievable. That was brand new. I've never come across that before. Yeah, I'm just trying to get myself centered a minute. Honestly, I still got the energy lingering on me a bit like.
Ground.
Yeah.
Put it together.
Just got myself in.
What did I just say to you too? And he wasn't privy to that. I said that things might calm down now after he's done that. Well done, Rich.
I don't know, honestly, I wouldn't even expect that caught me so off guard. That was some powerful shit. That almost scuppered me in, Jack.
Hey?
That almost scuppered me in, but...
I didn't.
Yeah, no, but it fucking was close.
Yeah. It didn't.
That was going to make me do some weird shit, that was it.
Yeah. That's what you got me for.
I was going to make me say some dark stuff and all.
Yeah, I know. I could feel it off you. Any idea what culture it would be from? Human or another sort of world?
Just another culture, just a different world, but it was just different. It didn't have no reference point to me at all. It just was weird as fuck. Just, I was so dark. It was weird.
Would you say it was from Earth?
I don't know. Just from a different. That was just manifested. I was looking at myself in the mirror. Well, I see myself, and it was like me looking back with different eyes. I was like looking through my own eyes, I was like I was in the mirror looking at me.
Right, this is definitely on camera now, Rich, right?
Yeah.
You're referencing your eyes. I've got you stood over there on camera a little earlier when we went outside, right?
Yeah.
And you had your eyes are white, and it's on camera. Your eyes are totally white. They have no dark spots in them at all. Because I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you through the camera now, and I can see the pupils in your eyes. I can. What?
Just Bill and Ted come into my head, and I just totally got possessed too. Just got fucking possessed. Like, wow. Fucking hell, that nearly all went tits up, man.
Well, it didn't. Yeah,
There you go, check it out.
So I just noticed, guys, gone in there and I've done a bit of a clearing, but I don't know if you can see it, Rich, but it's...
There you got a bit of a lump there, bud.
Yeah. It's just someone smacked me in the head.
Is the camera definitely on, is it?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it is recording, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, guys. It's like as if it's fucking punched me in the eye. And what did I say earlier? It felt like someone got punched in the eye.
Yeah.
I said...
Yeah.
Have a look in the mirror. Genuine lump there, isn't it? It's like someone's thumped me. Oh, fuck that.
There's the light has changed. His it could be the drugs in the pot, it could be fucking all sorts of what's built up to that person being. You've got it's understanding because he was anger.
I can't go quite quickly.
It's just understand. It gives you power over how it makes you feel. And then what happens is the world is now exactly right in this set because the world has been made to exactly what it is. Now you can experience this spiritual.
Understand it to let it go. Each of him. Because what you see in him, I used to wear capsules there all lovely dovey in front of me, right?
Right. And the card is doing I've been doing this 20 years, and last night I thought my number was up. I thought it was game over. I thought of everybody around me and every case I've ever dealt with where I've come across possession, and I've always felt confident in my own power. And yes, I got it off myself, but literally I have spent years and years and years, and I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I fall all the time. I falter, but I've learned enough about what makes me tick, and I've looked inwardly enough to know my own power. And last night my own power nearly let me down, because this thing was so old and so powerful and so different, and it is a world that we don't understand, that is right next to us, that is close to us as our skin. And you need to be careful, guys, you really do. You need to think about this stuff before you get involved in it, because you look at anyone. I mean, we've had a lot of people coming towards us, gravitating towards us with mental health, right? And I know people that's been diagnosed with things, and they're genuine mediums. They give people messages they couldn't possibly know, right? And we've got people that are suffering with things, and they feel like they can't cope with life. And I tell you now, there's things out there that feed on this shit, right? They are waiting with bated breath to jump on our backs and take us down. And it's nothing to do with the Bible, it's nothing to do with anything you think you know, it's to do with us as people, right? Our energy, our darkness, the things that reside in us that make us bad. these things manifest themselves and they take people out. And there's things, this universe is vast, it's endless, and we know nothing about what's out there and what's going on. So, take a lesson in it, take heed in it, and I'm not trying to be doom and gloom and say, this everything's to be frightened of. There is wonder and beauty, and there is amazing things out there that are placed before us to discover. But please, if you're having problems or you think there's something going on, contact someone like us and get us to look at it. The more we deal with this stuff, the more we find out about ourselves and where we sit in this world and our purpose, and we find ourselves. So yeah, take what you will from this story. I know it sounds crazy and unbelievable, but to be honest, that's where we live, John. We live in fucking Strangeville. We live in Strangeville.
Our lives are different.
We are the mayors of Strangeville.
Our lives are so different than other people.
No, we said this last night. We were literally driving to help someone at 11 o'clock, like banshees, through the valleys, right? And I was saying, I think I need a Nino for my car. Because we live so differently to everyone else. We do, and don't get me wrong, we get our asses handed to us regularly, but it's
worth it.
It's worth it.
Just that, for that act of kindness where you can help another person and you can just give it a chance, give people a chance to thrive, and that's what it's all about, guys. It's just about being.
Put yourselves out there, guys. If you feel like this, if you feel spiritual and you feel love and you feel like you want to make a difference, make a difference. Get out there. Put yourself out there. Look at the person that needs that hand up and hold your hand up for them, and you'll find that there's rewards for it. There's things you are privy to for it, and you will find that you saw from it. So, take care, guys.
Whether you believe this story or not, to us it was very much real, and to the family that we helped it was very much real. Since recording this footage, they have told us that the paranormal activity in their home has decreased exponentially. Whether the sighting of the UFO, the very negative responses from the sessions of Llantrisant Common and Smileoak Woods, and this case are connected or not, one thing is for sure, that we were able to help someone and they had benefited from this experience. This to me is a clear sign of how spirit works through us. Sometimes events can seem not connected at all, but through us following these events, following these synchronicities and coincidences, we can make a difference. I am Jared from Paranormal Now, and please subscribe to this channel for further paranormal content. Take care.